Hey, how's it going, everyone? So this past week, a good friend of mine, YetiBear, challenged me to find 5 negative things about myself that I dislike, and then find 2 positive things about each of those. So that's what's gonna happen today. Let's jump right in. So, one of the first things that I really dislike about myself, and it's a pretty big one, is that my brain overthinks things way too much. Like, it can be a very simple statement, and my brain will just go into overdrive figuring out all the different meanings it could have, inflections, etc., etc. But, because it does do that, it's really easy for me to actually see things from different viewpoints, so it's a lot easier for me to have discussions and conversations without being too close-minded. As well, it really lets my mind go on weird tangents, so it can kind of lead to some hilarious side effects. Now, second one, I really dislike how heavyset I am currently. It's not the biggest deal because my wife actually likes that I'm a bit heavyset, so that's not the biggest thing. But I do also like how my weight hides certain things about what I'm capable of. Like, if you saw me, you probably wouldn't think that I can run really fast, but I'm actually relatively good at sprinting fairly quickly. And it also makes me a lot sturdier, so it's a lot harder for people to push me around than you would think. And third one I've got is that I don't ever really feel like anything I do is good enough. I just always have this feeling like I could have done that better. There was always something that I was missing, something to that effect. Now, I like these feelings because it helps me to make better content. It keeps driving me to be like, well, I need to figure out a way to improve this, I need to figure out a way to make it work, and figure out better ways to express myself. It also is really good for me because I've gotten to a point in my life where I can actually redirect the feelings that that feeling causes and channel it into something constructive like this. Now, the fourth one, I'm very, very trusting of people very quickly, which wouldn't really sound like it's a bad thing, but considering how much people tend to screw other people, it's kinda bad. But it's still a really, really good thing to be trusting of people, because there are so many people that just have trust issues. They can't trust people at all, or it's really, really difficult for them to. And I'm just really thankful that I am able to get to that trusting state much quicker than normal. It also helps me get along with people a lot better, because I am willing to trust them and I'm willing to actually cooperate and work with them a lot quicker. Now, the fifth one, I am most sad about, because I'm not actually the robot devil. No, okay, seriously though. I feel the biggest thing I hate about myself is that I'm too willing to sacrifice my own well-being for the sanity, or for the well-being of others, really. My own well-being and sanity for the well-being of others. Even if they don't deserve it, really. Like, I will do things for coworkers, like take over super long shifts for them just because they have something, even if it's not the biggest thing, like they just need to go home for something, and I would occasionally just take that shift for them even though I was completely dead tired, exhausted. And this is kind of a weird one, because I feel that it's also one of my strongest points. Even though I hate it, I also love it, because you can, or even if I do it for people that don't deserve it, there's a lot of things that I can do for the people who do deserve it and the people that I care about. It's also a really wonderful thing to have, because you never really know when your willingness to do that little extra something is gonna be helpful to someone that's having an extremely tough time in life. Even a small gesture can mean the world to someone, and I think it's always important to remember that part. Well, that's kind of all for now, guys. This video was a bit rambly, so I'm kinda sorry for that. But I hope it gives you a little bit better insight into me and what I think of myself. I challenge anyone else that wants to do this to go ahead and make something about this. Even if you just do it as an exercise, it's a really, really good self-reflection tool. And I guess that's all for now, guys. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you all keep gaming. If you feel like it, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time.